Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my EVE Online Let's Play. Now last time we did a level 3 security, what do we call it, bash, and we did half an hour of doing level 3 security missions, and we came out of that with an estimated 5.9 mil per hour. And we're doing the same today, but we're doing it with exploration. So I'm just going to fly off to a random planet. I don't know why. And we'll launch the probes, and we'll get the probe scanner up and see what we've got in system. So there's a cosmic signature. It's probably a wormhole or something. Let's see if we can kind of nail that down. Oh my goodness, that's loud. There we go. Sorry about the warp sound there. So yeah, we'll just use the Alt key, get that roughly in the centre of there, and do a scan. No, I accidentally recovered active probes. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to click. What was that? Yeah, I need to launch probes. So when you launch probes, then you can analyse. And I clicked the button in the top left instead of the button in the top right. And we're already 1 minute into this little experiment. Now, last time I did it for half an hour, and this time I'm going to be doing it for half an hour as well, but I'm considering in the future doing it for less. So let's just bring that right down. Not sort of less, for more. So doing an hour and actually getting a rate per hour. Right, okay, let's analyse that, see what we get. We're at 9%. We want to find out if it's something good to fly to, whether it's a relic or a... Okay, we've still got cosmic signature. It is just a little bit further up. That looks good. Let's bring them in another notch. Analyse that. Getting used to doing this now. I have scanned in the past when the system was as it is, because it did... Oh, see, look, I've missed the scan signature now. Let's make it a little bit bigger and try again. Oh, this is not going. This is not a good start, and this is not going to be something we want. Probably. Do I have any notes about... Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a wormhole. Right. Wormholes are something we're not interested in. Nothing else in this system. We recover our active probes and decide to go somewhere else. We'll bring up the map. And from here, we're going to head over to Aiden, jump through, and eventually we're going to set our destination into that constellation and see how it goes. So... let's just minimize the map and jump to that gate. And why let's get rid of that view. There we go. Now, something that I've noticed between my speakers and the headphones is the difference in the sound. Now, I know I have my speakers set up so that there's less bass. It's just how I prefer it, but I haven't actually messed around with the equalization settings in my headphones, and I kind of like it, especially for EVE, like the kind of deep rumble of the ship and the warp sounds. Right, we're in system. I'm just going to double click to decloak us, stop the ship, and we'll bring out the probe scanner, launch some more probes. Oh, okay, right. So here, there are no sites that, what's the words I'm looking for, need to be scanned. So we'll recover those probes and go straight to the Angel Refuge combat site. Did I recover them? Okay, we'll continue to try and recover them. And... I'll see if I can get some information about these combat sites. So it's under the exploration probably. Here we go, EVE combat sites. So an Angel Refuge is a class 3 difficulty, which I think... Okay, you can get a class 4 level 1 Angel Den in high security space, but okay, we're already being locked up. Let's concentrate here. Okay, we've got some batteries and some other things. We need to keep an eye on our shields here. Let's go into tactical mode, and we'll kite away. Just try and put some sort of orbital vector there. Let's start shooting things. So, and also we'll launch drones as well. So I don't know what's doing the most damage to me. It looks like the towers are doing pretty much a lot of damage. So let's sort that out. You can see the drones there in the background orbiting that tower, adding to the damage. Now in my hull I am carrying some more stuff. I'm carrying hardeners and a cargo scanner, so if I do get into difficult combat situations I can refit, and the cargo scanners for really when I'm inside somewhere. So the drones have gone on to the other light battery. I'm going to activate the primary weapons. Today our primary weapons are 4 720mm scout artilleries. There we go. So there's the batteries. Let's work on the thugs now. So the drones have selected their new target. I'm going to help them with some pops, and I think we can start kind of just pulling our ship round because we're far enough away from these guys. And I'm just going to save the weapons and reload. Now, are we going to get a second wave of ships? I would say that's almost certain. Yep, there's the second wave. Now, just for security, we'll bring in the drones. One of them took a bit of damage to their shields, but it should be fine. And hopefully we can one-shot these guys out. Oh, that was a fantastic view there. You saw I was nearly called them howitzers. They're not howitzers. We are being target painted. Lovely volley there. Let's get the next 3 up. So we've got 2 frigates and a destroyer coming in. Now I did take a note of how much money I had at the beginning of the episode, and we'll take a note of how much money I've got at the end. Alright, let's get these drones out. They're getting a bit close, these guys. I'm going to switch the weapons so that the guns are shooting the destroyer. I'm going to send the drones after the impaler there. So let's have a look. There's a bit of a walkthrough here in the intel. We've got reinforcement spawns. Apparently there are 5 reinforcement spawns, and it could escalate to an Angel Red Light district, which could then potentially give us some nice loot. Okay, why are my drones in the bay? I did not mean to put my drones in the bay. That was an accident. Okay, let's fire a volley there. Tell the drones to go after that one. So yeah, I'm giving myself half an hour to do as much kind of looting and killing as possible. And let's have a look. Let's add Rex to the overview. Oh no, I just accidentally removed Rex. Add rec to overview, and we'll also add the rec to that other overview as well. So we're going to go and do a little bit of looting while we're here, just in case there's any valuable things, but I'd highly doubt it, especially with these bits. It's the escalations where you tend to get more stuff. Now it looks like my weaponry is not doing any use against this impaler, and I don't know why. But we've got the drones on him. The drones are taking shield damage. Shield's at 43% for that drone at the moment. I am going to fire my weapons. Oh my goodness, we've got a beautiful hit there and a fantastic explosion. There's your kablamo. Right, let's reload. We've got incoming. I'm just going to lock them up. And the drones are already engaging, so I'm going to follow the drones up with some guns. They're right next to me. Metal scraps, you see. Very little of use. But seeing as we're flying around, we may as well fly around between containers. It's getting a little bit noisy with all this combat going on. Sending the drones after the destroyers first. I don't know why, just am. More metal scraps. Pretty useless, but never mind. Bit of phase plasma. Can always break that down, refine it into some parts, sell the parts. Or maybe even sell it, you know? The estimated price is not great on that. Okay, let's get the guns on this next enemy target. Now these guns do recycle a lot quicker than the guns on my Hurricane. That's one of the things that I don't like about the way I've got my Hurricane set up. After I've killed something, it just takes so long for the cycle to get round to the next target, but these ones are much faster. Shields are doing good, we're barely breaking a sweat. Even the drones are shield tanking this. So let's move on to the next... Oh, look at that. A few bits and bobs in there. And we are down to the last ambusher there. And I'm not sure... Let's see, what did we get? We get a couple of destroyers. 1 to 2 destroyers there on that one. So we might get one more. Let's open up this cargo. There we go. Ammo's not too bad. Ammo's not too bad to receive. Let's fire the weapons on that one. Cracking. Right, we've got incoming is 3 destroyers and 2 frigates, and we need to reload. That is not the best. We're going to have to keep... Oh, our drones are taking a lot of hits. Drone bay now. Drone bay now. Get out of there, drones. That is not great. Let's get our weapons on this. Yeah, that's okay. It's not too bad. We've got a couple of frigates that are really close to us, but what I'll do is I'll take out the destroyers first, just to reduce the chance that these drones are going to get too much on them. Those weapons didn't activate, but now we've got them activated. That destroyer is into its armor already. We're going to launch the drones and send them after the closest frigate. There's the destroyer above us. So let's have a look at this. So it looks like there may be a 1 commander that comes as a reinforcement soon. Shields are fine, drones are fine, enemies taking good damage. I'm not really moving at the moment, but yeah, it'll be alright. And there goes the destroyer. I'm going to switch my weapons to shoot at the other ambusher that's further out. And the drones are finished with their ambusher, so they're going to come and out. There we go. Right, no wrecks or loot nearby, and I've got one more ship to actually lock up that I forgot about there. I've got a hunter. And what we'll do is I was going to say, what we'll do is once that guy's dead, we'll switch the weapons over, but he's already gone. By the time I'd finished the sentence, it was already a massive kablamo explosion in space. And at the moment we've got no more wrecks to look at, so we'll see what reinforcement comes in next. Is that it? That does appear to be it. Right, let's get these drones in and we'll reload and we'll bring up the scanner. We've got loads of ore sites in system. We'll recover the active probes. And I think we're about ready to go on to the next star system because, yeah, we're all done in here. There's nothing that interesting. We've already got the next one selected, but we are just a couple of K away from being able to open that crate. So we'll open the cargo of that wreck first, and then we'll move on. So roughly halfway through, we managed to gather some loot, kill some things. We're going to get some rewards from that. We didn't get an escalation, but we did get some stuff. So let's crack on, move to the next thing. See if maybe we can get a relic or data site just to change things up and make things different. Sometimes you can get some valuable stuff in there. Never know. Did manage to get my drones in the bay in time before I walked. That would have been pretty bad if I didn't do that. Cool, that Stargate's quite a distance away. First person mode now. Okay. So I'm just having a look at the combat sites list here. It would be nice to try and get an Angel Den or another refuge. That would be good. But we're in system now, so we're going to just start moving the ship. Just a little bit. Okay, so there is one cosmic signature. Let's launch our probes. And just zoom in. There we go. And let's just adjust this so that from at least the top and the side we're looking like we're covering most aspects. There we go. Let's find out what that is. We may as well stop the ship. There's no point in it just floating away into space for no reason. So this could be a wormhole, in which case we'll have to move on to the next system. We've only got a 1.3% lock on that. So let's just bring our scan resolution right down and hope that we do much better there. Just make sure that in all 3 dimensions in space we have got that pretty close. Alright, let's analyse that and bring up the map. So yeah, I mean, we are currently in this system here. We've travelled a little way. I'm not going to count travelling back, because normally I would do this in a loop. So I think what we'll do is that we haven't had many people in these systems recently. We'll set that as a destination. Close the map and see what we've got. Okay, so we have still got a cosmic signature. We've managed to narrow it down a little bit. Let's bring the scan resolution in a little bit more. See what we get from that. And hopefully we can find something pretty quick to get our teeth into. Still not got it yet. 20% there. There we go. Right, that is my smallest scan resolution. So I'm going to guess that is something that is probably too difficult for us to do. But I suppose we could always get a little bit more overlap on it. Let's analyse that and see what we can do. It may be that we just have to jump onto the next system because there's nothing interesting here for us to do. It's a data site. Right, 58%. Now, like I said, I don't think it's one that we're going to be able to do, but do I spend the time trying to lock onto it? No, because I'm at the smallest resolution. I've got loads of overlap, and I've only got it down to 58%. So, I don't think that's a data site we can do. We're going to recover the probes, go on to the next system, cut our losses, and find something else. That's a little bit disappointing. So, I'm going to see if I can find any information about the various different data sites. Okay, Eve, Relic and data sites. Let's have a look here. So there's a bit of information about what they are. Pirate sites, drone sites, sleeper caches, ghost sites, sleeper sites. There's all sorts of different things there. Is it safe? Is it a safe site to walk to? Okay, so it tells you based on the type of relic site it is as what kind of safe, not safe sort of scenario it might be in. I think I might have to review some of these tables sometime soon, but let's start moving. Have a look at the list. Okay, so we've got some cosmic signatures, quite a few cosmic signatures. Let's do a really big well, a relatively big scan in the middle of the system here. Let's just move that slightly and see if we can just get a bit more of an idea of what's there. If we find something quickly, we could probably get in there and grab some stuff pretty soon, which will be nice. Okay, let's just concentrate on the one that's easiest for us to get so far. So let's get a bit of overlap. Bring this down. So according to this, this particular cosmic signature is in one of these two places. So we'll go out by one, reanalyze that, and we'll see what we can find. Yeah, I mean, I theorised about it last episode, but this episode I'm almost certain that an hour is the minimum I would need for one of these runs. It would be nice to do it over maybe a 2 or 3 hour segment and then divide it by 2 or 3 to get the kind of result. But this is maybe like our first crack at it. So there we go. We found a wormhole and a data site. I am homing in on the data site because at the moment, for what we're doing today, wormholes are useless. And we've got a local Angia. Well, we've got a data site. Brilliant. Let's go. Do I need to walk to the site? Yeah, we haven't got much time. I'm going to go straight in there. So, actually, no. We haven't got time, so I'm going to go to a station. Is that a station? Dock. We're going to go to a station and swap our fittings so that instead of the probe launcher, we're going to have a cargo scanner so we can see what's inside this relic site and actually target the things that we want to be able to pull out. So I think the time trade-off for the refit is going to be worth it. For like, if we go in and there's 6 different things to crack, we don't know which ones have got good things in and which ones haven't got good things in, then I think this trade-off for the dock and swap is worth it. So there's the dock. Here's the swap. So we're just going to go, let's get that launcher out of there. Probes and launcher out. Cargo scan. Oh, it's a slot 2. My bad. It's a data site, so we'll take the relic analyzer out. I don't know what I was thinking then, actually. Why was I thinking that? Let's get that out there. Stack all. Probes. Right, undock. There we go. Now we're going to warp straight to the data site. I suppose what I could do is get rid of one of my large shield extenders, and then I'd be able to have the cargo scanner as well, but I'm not sure how well I'd then be able to handle some of the combat sites. This is an all-rounder when it comes to high-sec exploration, and there is that trade-off that if you switch between doing different things, that I am switching between modules. But let's see what the situation is. Okay, so there's 2 shards. Okay, so let's lock both of them. Let's start moving towards one of them. Right, what's the distance of my scanner? 70k. Okay, so I can scan it. So there's the first one. Estimated is terrible. And the second one, no items found. Oh, that's not even worth cracking that one. Right, that's terrible. I'm launching probes. We've got the that is terrible. Estimated value there is ridiculous. Okay. What are these other cosmic signatures? Let's see if we can find out. Maybe there's a site that's better than this one. Okay, so one of these cosmic signatures is this one here. Oh my goodness, I didn't do very well at that. Okay, that is much better. Let's see if we can get hold of that and analyse it, because this data site is worthless. So if I hadn't done that swap to put the cargo scanner in, then I wouldn't have known that this site was worthless, and I'd have spent both my time, all my time on it. That is another wormhole. So it looks like, coming up towards the end of the episode, all our bets are placed on this last cosmic signature to be something decent. Whether it be a nice combat site or a data or relic site. Data would be best because no scan signatures detected. Okay, let's go out one wider. What was I saying? I was saying, yeah, because then I wouldn't have to swap the relic analyzer for the data analyzer. I could just go straight into a data site. Okay, we do have a small lock on that now. So there it is from above. And there it is. I mean, really, you should only need to do this in 2 dimensions. Even in 3-dimensional space, because from above, you should only have to look at it from 2 dimensions, because looking at it from above, you're actually already looking at 2 dimensions, and then you come to the side and you're looking at a different 2 dimensions, but it's only one that you care about. Well, there we go. Absolutely nothing of use in there. We're sat in front of these info shards, and you know what? We're just going to crack the second one for fun now. So we're the one that we're actually... I mean, I don't know what our ship is doing. It's making me a bit dizzy, to be honest. But let's do it. Let's do this for fun. We're not going to get money out of it. When time's nearly up, let's try anyway. Okay, so let's buy that. Not buy, sorry. Let's retrieve that. Alright, that is a firewall, isn't it? Yeah, a firewall. And a firewall is a standard piece of system defense known for its high coherence. You can attack it by clicking it. Okay, so we've hit another firewall and another firewall. So I'm going to probably use the self-repair. The self-repair increases the virus coherency used by 5 per turn over 3 turns. So if we click that, we'll go through this firewall here. What's that? Ah, it's a defense subsystem, antivirus. This one, it's got its high strength. You can attack it. Okay, let's leave that one. Okay, and let's leave that one as well. Let's break through this one, and we're going to head up through this branch. That says 5. That says 5. That says 5. Okay, I've got a feeling it's over here. So we will just fight through there. Fight through that one. Oh. Well, it must be over here then. There it is. There's the core. And we've hacked it. Our ship's still being very weird up against the side of this. And we can look inside and find the ridiculously useless bounty. Right, we've got 2 minutes left, and we're not going to find something in the next star system. We're not going to go to the next star system, scan, find something, get there and get money out of it within 2 minutes. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually set where's my personal assets? I'm going to head back to Gulf. There we go. And we'll just take stock of the situation. So we'll have a look at the inventory. Stack all that. Now we need to discount some of this stuff in the inventory. We need to discount these 2 items here because, well, oh, hang on a minute. We need to make sure we recover probes in this system before we leave. But yeah, basically... Oh, and that ammo, because we brought that with us. So there is an estimated value of 0.7 of a mil of loot. 0.7. Oh, hang on a second. It looks like the probes came back inside before I jumped. Well, that's nice. I wish my drones did that. So yes, so I'm going to put it on the screen now. Here's the money that we had when we started. I'm going to allow bounties to come in, and then this is the amount of money that we have after all of our bounties. And this is the difference. So this is basically how much money we made from bounties. We're going to add in the estimated value of, what was it, 0.7, wasn't it? And then this is how much we made in half an hour. Double it to get an hour rate, and this is our hourly rate. So compare that to doing security missions, where we got 5.9 mil per hour, and tell me what you think. Maybe I just need to do these experiments over a longer period of time, but an experiment is an experiment. The idea is you learn. One of the things that I've learned so far is that the experiments probably need to be longer to make the results more accurate. So look out for more of these sorts of videos in the future. I might even do some live at lunchtime, or I might do some random streams in some evenings. But from me, the Rupture and our exploration bash today, that's going to be all for now. Thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.